Hey, what's up, everybody? Pastor Miles here with Andre Reed, and the Gala's starting out there, and then we're starting it back here. I hear the kids out there cheering. We're so excited about the awards that are going to be given out today. What's most exciting to you about these kids being here?
You know what? It's that they're kids, and this is exciting for them. Regardless, of course, they all want to win these awards here, but they'll remember this the rest of their lives on the next journey of their life, whatever it is in sports. So they should be proud no matter what.
So I played 4 years with the San Diego Chargers, 1982 to 1985. Andre played 17 years, which is, in doggy years, it's like 100.
Doggy years.
What years did you play from when to when?
1985 to 2000.
So my last year was 85, and so that means I'm a whole lot older than him. But when did you start playing? Because I started playing at the age of 10.
I was probably 7.
7? Flat? Was it touch?
No, it was they had gym pads.
Okay, you went from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Okay, so
right away.
Back in the East, Pennsylvania is a big football state, but football is family. And I know when I see these kids and I start thinking about being in high school, I wish they had something like this in high school. It is such a powerful connection between all football players of any age. I know if I see little kids, even Pop Warner kids, and I'm like, okay, let's strap it up.
Let's go, man. It is family, and if any of these kids get to the highest level, the family even becomes more tighter because it's a job. It's like you see them more than you see your own family, and it's a dog eat world. It's day in, day out. To stay in that league, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. You gotta do all the right stuff. But this is a start for them, and again, whoever wins these awards tonight, they can cherish that the rest of their life, and who knows where they'll go from here.
And there's a lot of awards they're going to give away today, but the most coveted one is the Player of the Year, which is like the San Diego Heisman.
Yes.
And of course, we didn't have anything like that growing up, but we got some great candidates today. And
yeah. I mean, past winners like Rod Robinson and
Lucky's here. Lucky Sutton's here.
Yeah, that's a great name.
Lucky is a big dude.
Reggie Bush. Yeah, we had Helix guys. It's a prestigious thing here in San Diego, and Achilles Smith Jr.'s out there, and his
dad, Achilles
Smith Sr.'s out there. So this is a big deal for them. So I'm sure whoever wins it, they'll remember it the rest of their lives.
And we went out and spoke before it started and talked about life lessons because when you're a kid and you're excelling, a lot of times you're thinking about your NIL deal, what college you're going to go to, and how much your Instagram and social media is going to grow. But at the end of the day, that's going to be very few kids, and even few are going to go to NFL. But it's the life lessons of playing with your brothers, sacrificing for your brothers, getting hurt, rehabbing, discipline, and working through pain. I mean, I was telling someone the other day, if there's 22 guys on the field in the NFL, how many of them are healthy?
Maybe one.
You're hurt all the time. And, some guys are hurt so bad they can't play, but everybody out there is dinged up somehow.
Remember, we came out in a league where it's a lot different.
Oh, yeah. Listen, we got concussions.
Daily, maybe.
All the time.
Yeah.
If you get dinged and you see lights or hear thunder and can't see for 30 seconds, that happened literally every week. It's a different day. The helmets were different, rules were different. But there are a lot of life lessons that these guys need to learn. Tell me a life lesson you learned from football, before, after football, during your football years.
That succeeding in football is you got to have a good work ethic. You got to be willing to go the extra yard or the mile, and nothing's ever going to be given to you. So you have to be that guy that's going to do something that somebody else is not going to do. And I think that's probably the bottom line and metaphor for a lot of these young kids. If this was going to be, it's going to be their life and what they want to do. That it just gets harder. Every level gets harder because guys are better, and you just got to be able to deal with that.
Yeah, and the life lessons are the things that you're going to take past football. I mean, how many of our peers are, replaced hips, replaced knees, if they're still alive? A lot of them died.
Yeah.
And so you're not going to take your super body and super condition into your later years, but you can take life lessons. And I know for me it was hard work. It's like, look, if you miss a game, or 2, you may never get back in. And I just remember thinking, work as hard as you can every single day. There is no taking days off. There is no, I'll come late. Can you imagine being late? You were never late. You were never missing a day.
It's a notch in the belt that they got on you.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
You got to cross every T, dot every I. You know that, Miles, in this league now, because if you're not doing the right thing, somebody's right behind you, really close, to take your spot, and then sometimes you might not get that back.
Right.
This is a business. The NFL is a business. Sports is a business. Look at what the women are doing now. They have made a comeback in the past 5-10 years. So not only men are doing it, women are doing it too.
So anyway, we got 2 guests coming in, Lucky Sutton and Trey. Come on, Aztecs.
Yes.
Thanks, man.
You got it.
God bless you.
You got it.
What's up, y'all? Here, Lucky Sutton, Trey, both SDSU players, running back, defensive line, which are basically about the same size. How much do you weigh?
240.
215.
Golly, y'all. And tell me your name, son.
Nico Talk.
Nico, come on here, Nico. You just won an award. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Mike.
Hold it right in your chin there, baby.
Yeah. So yeah, I got the Player of the Year award. I'm very blessed. I'm very thankful. I just made a great play, and all it took was effort. So I'm very thankful for this. And
it was the Play of the Year.
Player of the Year.
Okay, I thought you said Player of the Year.
No, Player of the Year. Player of the Year.
And tell me about the play.
Basically, they ran a toss to the boundary, the short side of the field. They're around like 20-yard line. It was overtime. He ran out, and nobody was able to make the tackle. And I chased him from the back, and I dove, and I punched the ball out and caused a touchback.
Let's go.
So, it was a good play, and I'm just very thankful for this award. Really,
God bless you.
Really appreciate it.
Okay, so Lucky, you won this award, the Player of the Year, 2 years ago. Tell me your stats that year.
I had about 2,600 rushing yards.
Okay, stop. You have no idea. So Saquon Barkley this year, he may break the all-time NFL record. How many yards was that?
I'm not
It's 2,300, not 2,600.
Dickerson?
Yeah, Dickerson,
Yes, sir.
right? And that's in 16 games. How many games you play?
I played in 12.
12. So you got 2,600 yards in 12 games.
Yes, sir.
You got a lot of scholarship offers, I would imagine.
Yep.
And what made you stay home?
I wanted to play in front of San Diego and just stay close, and I really loved the program and the coaches, and when Coach Lewis came in, he even made it even better. So
Awesome.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. And Trey, where are you from?
I'm from San Diego as well.
Okay. What high school?
Eastlake.
Okay. And you were at one time this year leading the league in leading the college football in sacks.
Yes, sir.
How many did you have?
At the time, I had, I think, 11, and I ended with 13 and a half.
Okay. Who led the nation?
I think it was a kid from Marshall. I forget his name. I think Mike Green or something.
Okay. How many sacks do you have?
He had 15 or 16.
Okay. And what year are you in?
I'm in my junior year right now.
Okay. I've been talking about life lessons. What are some of the life lessons you guys learned from football? Not football, but life. A lesson that you could take with you past football.
I would just say adversity. It isn't the end of the world. it could be a good thing as well. It depends on how you handle it and how you respond. That's what I would say.
What would you say?
I would just say, don't take nothing for granted. You know what I mean? Just always stay in the moment. Stay where your feet are. That will always take you where you want to go.
Gotcha. Good. And so you're 19?
I'm 20.
20?
20. Yeah.
Man, they're the grown men. And so you're a 6'2", 6'3"?
I'm 6'1".
Now, come on, man. Stand up. Yeah, because I'm barely 6 foot. Okay. Did I get off camera? The camera probably came up to his chest. So when I play, we had a running back, Chuck Muncie. You ever hear that name?
I think so. I think I heard.
Yeah, he played with us. He was about your size, maybe a little bigger. So, all right. Well, listen, man. Thank you very much for coming back. Thank you. And we got your number. I'm going to give you guys a call. God bless you. All right. God bless you. All right. God bless you. My guy. We got John Carney, Stephen Cooper, Troy Polamalu, and the award you got, was it for your son?
It was for my son.
And what award did he win?
Special teams player.
Okay. Is he here today?
No, he's not.
Oh, okay. And how you doing, man?
Doing great.
You got your microphone?
Doing great.
What years did you play?
For the Chargers, 90 to 2000.
Okay, but you played more than that.
I did. My last game was 2010.
Okay. Oh, wow. How many total years?
23.
Woo! What's the record?
I don't know. Probably George Blanda, like 27, something like that.
Yeah, that's...
Adam was up there. Adam Vinatieri.
Yeah, but George
Jeff
Blanda...
Eagles was up there. George Blanda, I think, finished at like 48, 49, which is ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. But that was another era when they had plastic helmets and and he played for the Raiders where they would just try to kill you.
Yeah.
John, your first helmets were like
Leather. I folded it up and put it in my pocket.
Yeah, I don't think he had a face mask. Steve, when did you play?
I played from
You
2003.
get the mic?
I played from 2003 to 2012 for the San Diego Chargers.
Yeah, and look how good he looks,
It
man.
looks good.
Don't
Trying to
he?
be
Still
like you
playing,
guys. Trying to be like you guys. Follow suit.
Now, how old are you now?
Thank you. I'm 43 years old and 12 years in the league as well.
Oh, it was the Steelers.
Yep.
So growing up for me, my favorite team was the Steelers. 4 Super Bowls. What year did you go there?
03 to 15.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just back with Mike Tomlin about a couple months ago back in Pittsburgh. Great guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
You still in touch with him?
Every once in a while.
Every
Yeah,
once in
he's
a
a
while.
little busy right now.
Yeah, you live here. Obviously you live in here in San Diego, down in South.
Yeah. We
Okay.
figured out.
Yeah, gotcha.
Life.
Gotcha. Yeah. I've been talking about life lessons and how during our football career, you learn how to work out. Now they learn how to eat. We didn't learn how to eat. At least I didn't. When they just gave us whatever. But you learn how to take care of your body. But there's lessons we learn that go past football. Discipline and hard work. What are some of the life lessons you learned from football?
We're all going to run into trials. This year specifically, it looked like it was going to be the era of the kicker. Guys were knocking down 50 yards like nothing, and then all of a sudden, pump the brakes. It's November, and some of the best kickers in the country, in the league, are missing kicks. Like, what's going on?
Baltimore, yeah, tough.
So you run into trials. My toughest year was my second year with the Chargers. Statistically, not so good. Made a couple of game winners that kind of stuck, kept me hold on a job. But I came up with a verse that year was courage to fail, perseverance to succeed. And we know every time we step on the field, the possibility of failure is there, right? In front of the whole nation, maybe in front of the whole world during Super Bowl. Courage to fail, but perseverance to succeed. And coming for your book, faith, trust in God, got a plan for your life, push forward, and use the skills and the abilities that God has given us to the best of our capability.
What's some a life lesson you learned that's helped you? I mean, you're doing great, you look great, and coaching. What is one of the life lessons you learned?
Having a strong mindset and being patient. Within the game of football, things happen so fast, but at the same time, you have plenty of opportunities to get that situation back. So to be out there with 10 other guys and getting guys lined up to do one thing at one time, that's one of the main things, and making sure you can relay the information that you learned that week and apply it on Sundays or Mondays or whenever you're playing. So just to be able to have a strong mindset and be able to lead others, that's the main thing with football.
How about you, Troy?
I think it's a little bit different at every level. When you make a career out of it, there's a lot of sacrifices that are associated with that sort of life, and the physicality and the risk that you have in the sport. But even at the high school level, it's a beautiful thing. I've been able to volunteer a little bit at my son's school, and the beautiful thing that I try to convey to them is there's no subject at the school that can teach you what football can teach you. Not only the life lessons of grit, overcoming adversity, the physicality in the sport, but to be very honest with you, there's many football players that have died. People aren't dying in English class, dying in basketball court. So there's so many life lessons when you have so much risk in this sport, and it's life lessons that no other sport can teach you. It's beautiful in that way, and the sacrifices that you make and associated, whether it's your diet, your training, all of these, as you were alluding to earlier, are reaching the lower levels of high school, even AAU football. So it's a beautiful game. It's a game that I always say is most related to being an American.
I always tell people football is the greatest sport on the planet, and in football, you can have a guy 200 pounds get hit by two guys 300 pounds each. That's 600 pounds on 200 pounds, and he gets up and says, "Give me the ball again." Basketball, you touch a guy like that, he wants 2 free shots.
And you don't take charges in football. You don't take injuries in a penalty box.
No, exactly.
These are the sort of qualities that you hide in football. So it teaches you grit, how to fight against injury, how to discern, how to be a leader and when to be a follower. These are beautiful things our game teaches us.
So listen, hopefully you guys are enjoying this show and the show on TV, but we're going to have a life lesson theme today and just talk to everybody about their life lessons. So thank you guys for coming back.
Thank you.
Tell your wife. Hey, what's up? What's up, y'all? I'm here with Coach Lewis from SDSU. It's 1 year this week, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, I think almost to the day.
Really?
I think, yeah, 1 year here in San Diego. Yep.
Tell us about your journey to get here before we get to the season.
Yeah, I mean, started out as a high school football coach, and running in-school suspension on the south side of Chicago. That was my path into coaching. Wanted to serve in that way, and have just tried to do the best job that I could with where I was at, and that led to a Division II opportunity in Nebraska, which then led to a graduate assistant opportunity, and next thing you know, you're married and having your first child in Syracuse, New York, and you start.
Were you at Syracuse?
I was at Syracuse for 2 seasons. Yes, sir.
Syracuse University?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay. Does the name Don McPherson mean anything to you?
Absolutely.
That's my brother.
No kidding.
Yeah.
How about that?
So my brother was a Heisman runner-up in '87.
Yep.
He was the 18 Player of the Year awards his senior year in '87. Yep. They were undefeated. They were 4th in the nation. He was the man up there.
Small world. How about that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been
there for 2 seasons. Yeah.
What years?
I was there in 2016 and 2017.
Oh, yeah, he's long gone.
The big upset when we beat Clemson, when they were ranked 1 or 2 in the country on a Friday night. I was the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach then. Yep.
Wow. Have you met Don? Have you met my brother?
I shook his hand. Yeah, one time real quick. He probably has no idea who I am, but I remember shaking his hand. I'm like, wow, okay.
I went to a game at Syracuse. I think I went to 1 game, and they were playing Colgate. And his senior year, they were undefeated. Colgate was, Colgate. 4 touchdowns in the first half. He threw. Yeah. He didn't play the second half. So I flew all the way there. I'm sitting there going, here I'm watching nothing. And so we're walking through campus, and a girl grabs his hand and kisses his hand. I'm like, girl, do you have any idea how crusty this brother is?
How about that?
So anyway, so after you went to Syracuse, where'd you go?
I was the head coach at Kent State for 5 seasons. I was there, and then after 5 years of being there, I left, had an incredible opportunity to be Deion Sanders' offensive coordinator at Colorado for 1 year. And then have made my way out here. Yeah.
What has been the big revelation for being here in San Diego with SDSU? And I know a lot of people want to hear something good about the football team.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is the passion and the intensity of the community, right, for Aztec football. And then the big thing that's been happening within our building is obviously the cultural shift and the schematic and systematic changes that we have made, right? We've kind of completely overhauled what we've been doing from an X's and O's standpoint, what's been going on from a cultural standpoint. And it's been fun to create that, to build that, laid a great foundation in 2024, and excited for the work that we're going to do in 2025.
Okay, what is we've been talking about life lessons all day with different players. What is one key life lesson that transcends football that you learned from football?
One of the things that we talk about all the time, right, is do simple better, right? With football, it's really simply put, it's about blocking, it's about tackling. Who has the better fundamentals, right? And so I think often in life, you think that there's these really complex problems, these complex things that are going on. It's like, hey, they're usually solved. Well, A, they're not that complex, right? But B, they're solved by just doing simple better. How can we communicate better? How can I do the basic skills within my life better? And that generally leads to, greater success in whatever it is that you're pursuing.
Awesome. Well, listen, anything I can do for you guys, let me know. I'd love to come over and talk to the team, which I have many, many times. Yeah. But thank you very much for.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome to San Diego, a year late.
Thank you.
All right, God bless you. Okay, Gage. Tell me how old you are.
I am 15 years old.
15? Yeah. How tall are you?
6'2".
Oh my gosh, I thought you were like a senior. You're a sophomore?
Freshman.
Oh my gosh, you were in 8th grade last year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So you played quarterback and safety?
Yes.
Were you on varsity?
Yes.
Oh wow, congratulations. What's your aspiration in football?
Make it to the league, but D1 first. And
D1?
have a good next 3 seasons.
What school is I know you're only a freshman, it's a long ways away, but what school do you think you might want to go to?
Utah is definitely up there, just because of my pops. But
okay.
And I love their campus, love their facilities, coaches and stuff. but any of the big time schools like Texas.
Okay, okay. What is your favorite subject in school?
Oh gosh, probably math actually.
Oh, good. That's my favorite subject. So I've been talking to guys all day back here, a lot of NFL guys, Hall of Famers, about life lessons.
Yeah.
Because, you know, after you stop playing football, throwing the football is not going to have any value to you. Working out will have a little value, but there's life lessons about how to live life better. I know you're only a freshman, but if there was something that you've learned through playing football that will transcend football, that you can, if a young kid was saying, how do I be a better person? What out of football have you learned to help that kid?
I've just seen treat people with kindness and respect. I mean, looking at my teammates, like, for them to respect me as a freshman and being on varsity, I had to be kind to them and be a leader to them, you know, so they gain respect from me. I just take kindness to all people.
Awesome, awesome. And you're 15.
Yeah, yes, sir.
15-year-old teaching you some life lessons, so y'all need to pay attention. All right, man. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. So Ruben Montel, tell us about the awards you just gave out.
We gave out the Underclassman of the Year award, so I think it was well deserved. I mean, we had a lot of nominees. I mean, San Diego has a lot of young talent that's coming up the ranks.
Oh yeah, and I'm looking at this feed. I'm looking at the feed on TV. They're having a great time in Oh. I'm sorry. Yeah. Go ahead.
So this year I had a chance to see Gage, play at the first game in Rancho Bernardo. I think they played Poway, one of those teams.
And he's on a freshman on varsity.
And he was playing both ways, and he was also getting some time at quarterback. And this young kid, I tweeted out and said, you guys need to come out and see this young kid. I've been covering high school football for 13 years. You're going to see this young man in your podium for PPR.
Wow,
sure enough, I was able to present that award to this young man.
And we asked him about life lessons. I mean, 15, you really don't even know what that means. But he had a great point.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I think he has a great mentor in his father. Eric. He has a great mentor in his father. Obviously, ex-NFL player. So I think he's grooming him very, very well.
Okay. Where did his father play?
His father played. I think he played in Baltimore. He played Utah. He was a Utah, Baltimore, and Chargers. Safety. And he was an All-Pro safety. So I mean, I don't want to boost up his accolades.
Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, but I think his dad. I think he's got a very, very good teacher. Yeah, Eric Weddle's his dad. Great talent. Like I said, he has a great mentor with his father, and his father's a head coach. So I think he's going in the right direction.
And his father should be coming back here any minute.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay, I didn't realize that was his dad. Matter of fact, here comes his dad right now.
Yeah.
You see the ring he's got now?
Yeah, you got to show that off, man. Absolutely. Got to show the jury off, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no worries.
God bless
Thanks
you.
for having
God bless
us.
you. God bless you. All right. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm here with Eugene Rice, and as you could tell from his green, he's from Lincoln Hornets. They are always clean up at these things. So you got defensive player of the year?
Yes, sir, I did.
You're a D lineman?
Yes, sir, I am.
How many how many tackles do you have?
Tackles this year, I think I had around like 70, 80.
70, 80?
Yes, sir.
What is your strength in football? You bull rusher, face, quickness?
My strength, I say my hands active always. You know, you can't, if you want to D-line, you know, you got to have active hands always, sir.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Listen, we've been talking about life lessons that people learn in football that transcend football.
Yes, sir.
You know, bench press, you're not going to take that into your 80s, 70s, but there's some life lessons. If there was one life lesson, how old are you again?
17.
Okay,
I'll be 18 actually on Saturday.
Well, you're 17 today. So you're 17 and 362 days.
Yes, sir.
What would be a life lesson that you have learned from football that you're going to say, if a little kid say, hey, what can I learn from, you know, for being a better person? What would you tell them?
I'll say it's two major things. The first one's going to be respect, sir. Respect, I learned to respect my coaches, and I think like being in Lincoln High School is kind of more of a cultural type thing there. So, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am. You know, everything like that to that nature, and also discipline, sir. I'll say like growing up, like middle school, and as soon as I got to high school, it kind of just clicked for me. I need to step my A game up, get straight A's, and excel in the classroom off the field.
You get straight A's? I should not even ask you, right?
4.32 GPA.
And what do you want? 4.32. What do you want to study?
I want to study psychology. So I want to study psychology because I'm really big on mental health.
Uh-huh.
So my thing is I want to be a cognitive therapist so I can help other people get rid of their mental health.
Where do you want to go to school?
Howard University.
Awesome. In D.C.?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where did you learn how to say yes, sir? Because that's not a California thing.
My grandma's from the South.
There you go. I knew it.
She's from Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Oh, Lord.
You know, so going around her, eating good with her, and my mom resonated
Gumbo.
right to me. Gumbo, all that jambalaya, yes, sir. So definitely for her and my grandfather as well, and William McMillan, teaching me everything I need to know, sir.
Awesome. Well, congratulations, man.
Thank you, sir.
I'm going to be praying for you. I hope I never have to use you because my mental health is good, but you're going to help a lot of people.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
God bless you.
Thank
God bless you. I like
Thank
it.
you,
I like
Thank
it.
you,
All right, let me have that. There you go. Thank you, sir. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm here with Eric Weddle and Coach Marlon from Scripps High School. Eric, your ring looks like something I saw at the Vatican.
Very daunting.
How many diamonds are in that thing?
I think it's 84 carats. So whatever that equals.
Oh
out
my!
to.
If they're good diamonds, that's your Super Bowl ring from the Rams.
Yes. Coach, what?
Hey, listen, I got a little rubber band, literally a rubber band.
I have a pinky ring. I have a pinky ring from my state.
I'm trying to get one of those for the boys.
So you're coaching at Rancho Bernardo High School.
Yes, sir.
And what year are you in there?
My second, just finished our second.
Oh, that's it.
Year.
Okay, yeah, okay. How'd you guys do this year?
Good. We went 9-3 and lost in the quarterfinals, D1.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of progress. Proud of the boys. I got amazing kids, and it's a joy every day to try to give back to them and to serve them and try to give them something that I've learned over the course of my soon-to-be 40 years of life and help them to be great men in society.
You're 39?
39. I haven't hit my prime yet, baby.
I'm 64, man. So tell me a life lesson. I mean, you played obviously NFL and everything underneath. What would be a valuable life lesson for people watching that football has taught you?
I would say a couple things. Control the controllables, right? And be where your feet are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, don't. So much of society nowadays is searching for something else or wanting to be like something else or someone else.
Mm-hmm.
Just be you,
Mm-hmm.
and that's good enough.
And be you now.
Yes.
Don't be you tomorrow.
No, just enjoy the day, enjoy the moment. get the most out of now. Being great. Like we talk about, let's be great, and it's a life. It's a life goal. It's a life. You can be great in your own sense, and it may be different than someone else's great. And if you fall down, that just means I'm going to be great again. And I would just say that, just be you, and that's good enough.
Marlon, you coach at Scripps. How many years you been there? 5?
I just finished year 8.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Someone must have lost it. Someone must have lost their job. Letting you be there that long.
Wait. We were 9-2 this year.
Hey,
we had a good year.
Yeah, listen, you've had a lot of great years. Tell us what's a life lesson, even as a coach. I mean, you know, I'm sure you play, but even as a coach, what would be a life lesson for you?
Listen, everybody associated with my program knows football's not the greatest game ever invented. It's baseball. We're all clear.
Please cut.
We got to cut that out.
Having said that,
we're having technical difficulties right now.
having said that, both of my boys wanted to play football, and I wanted to coach. But people know football is secondary. I coach football to teach young men how to thrive. Hard work, discipline, accountability, commitment, dealing with adversity, learning how to compete, learning how to win. We talk about it every day. We talk about applying that to school, which is why our GPA is pretty high. We talk about applying it to college, work, relationships. It's a recipe for success. And if we can get a kid to do it, you know, primarily in the classroom, getting them to do it on a football field for 2 hours after school is easy. So football for me at Scripps has never been about football. It's been about kids wanting to play the game bad enough that you can make them do a whole lot of things to get an opportunity to do it. And that's what we do.
Yeah, and football does create a special culture of competition, you know, guys trying to compete against each other, but it carries off the field.
It does.
You know, schoolwork and everything else, and being able to be in an environment where, especially in the NFL, where it's like you got to produce now, and there's always someone coming right behind you that could take your job, and there's a lot of pressure for the immediate success, which grows a lot of guys up and some guys out. So anyway, thank you. I gotta come. I want to see your son because he's 6'2". He's a freshman.
Yeah, he's a bigger version of me. I still gotta humble him though. And again, I get in the kitchen, he tries to puff out his chest. I'm like, hold on now. I'm like this. Bro. Hold on. Remember who you're talking to.
Is your wife tall?
She's 5'7".
Okay, that's tall for a lady.
I got a couple tall uncles and grandpas, so.
Well, thanks for coming back.
Of course, great to see you,
And
my friend.
I think I could slip that off.
You can try, I can catch you.
Let me see. Let's show it to the crowd. This is a Super Bowl ring. So I want you to see it. I want you to compare this to my head. That thing.
Here, let me give you a little better comparison. This is a state championship ring for high school.
Well, let me give you a comparison. This is a $2 rubber band. That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming back.
Appreciate it.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully you enjoyed the show. Hopefully you learned a life lesson from one of the athletes that came back here. Football is an amazing sport. Football is family, but at the end of the day, it teaches so many life lessons that you can carry for the rest of your life. You know, throwing a football, tackling somebody, doing push-ups, lifting weights doesn't have any practical reason your whole life. It has some, but the life lessons of discipline, hard work, teamwork apply to every area of your life. So hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you're encouraged by it and encouraged by all these wonderful kids and athletes that have been here. So God bless you, and we'll see you. You guys won the underdog.
Yes. All three
Okay.
of us.
Okay.
Just be brave and step up there, so you're not hiding back behind anybody.
Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm here with the winners of the Underdog Award. I want you to tell me about what you overcame, your situation, and what you overcame, and why you got that award. And your name. What's your name?
I'm Caleb Carvalho. I played defensive end on the D-line, and one of my biggest challenges is when the current situation I'm in, I basically got it was September 5th, I think it was my first home game, and I was riding my bike, and a trash truck put out in front of me. I got pulled under, ran over with both back tires, and I had multiple pelvic injuries, and basically my pelvis got shattered. And there's nerve damage from one of the surgeries. It went down to my foot, and I've dropped foot there, and a lot of stuff, a lot of surgeries and things are going on medically. But yeah.
Wow. Wow. And he's still pushing through. How many surgeries did you have?
3.
And how long ago was that?
2-3 months ago.
Okay. Wow. I'm sure there was a time when your life flashed before you. If there was, I've been asking all the people who've come back in, I'm going to ask you guys this too. What is a life lesson you learned from football that helps you through regular life? One life lesson.
You could trust everyone on the football team, your coaches, your teammates, because it's all brotherhood.
Yep.
Just learn from each other and grow with each other.
Awesome, awesome. Tell us your story, young man. Tell me your name and your age and what position you play.
My name is Jeremy Davis. I play outside linebacker at Helix. I'm 17 years old, and when I was 15, going into my sophomore year, I was diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia.
Which is blood cancer.
Yes, sir. And I was in the hospital for about 5 to 6 months.
Oh.
I went through dialysis over the first month because I just had too many white blood cells, and I got up to about 210 pounds before we started chemotherapy. And when we did start chemo, I dropped to about 139 pounds. But yeah, just through work, just never quitting, I was able to, build back up a little bit,
How much do you weigh now?
Around 185 pounds.
Okay, okay.
So,
Cancer's gone?
yes, sir.
Awesome. What did you learn?
Trusting God, never give up. In football, you get hit a lot, you get knocked down. You just got to keep on getting back up. Just never quit.
I'm going to ask you a question that a lot of people might think is a dumb question, but because I've been around the block, it may not be a dumb question. Would you say that you're glad you went through that?
I definitely would, because before that, I didn't have the best humility. Honestly, I still don't. It was a truly humbling experience, under God, and just being able to trust God through, surgeries, all that, just trusting Him to keep me safe.
So you're more humble now.
Yes, sir.
What else would you? How are you? Else are you better now because of it?
I learned that people that care about me the most, people that were there with me every day, my parents, my family, people staying the night in the hospital with me. My girlfriend was there every day, even before, after school sometimes. Just always there for
So there's a lot of people watching potentially that whine and complain when something doesn't go their way. What would you say to them? Be nice.
Honestly,
I mean, they're complaining about they don't have the Gucci bag, they don't have, too many likes, they post something and no one responds, petty stuff like that.
just life doesn't have guarantees, honestly. You just gotta take with what you're given and just work with that. Just keep building up.
Awesome.
What you have as a person.
Awesome.
On you.
Okay. All right, young lady, you're the star of the show. Tell us your name again and what you do.
Hi, my name is Aubrey. I'm a senior at Helix High School, and I'm the kicker for the football team here. I have congenital heart disease, so basically my heart, the doctor said it looked like Swiss cheese. There were so many holes in my heart when I was born, and okay. It's fine. And so I've had 3 surgeries to help fix it. I had 2 catheter procedures and 1 emergency open heart at the age of 3, and but ever since then, I've been cleared to do basically anything I want, and I'm really grateful for what I've been through and the care that I got, and being able to do what I love.
Okay, come stand a little closer, because I don't want to turn my back. So tell me, you're the kicker.
Yes.
We've never had a girl kicker in the league. Tell me how you got into being the girl kicker. The kicker.
Well, I play soccer, that's my main sport, but football's just kind of always been like a part of my life. Like I grew up watching it with my dad and my family, and actually when I was younger, one of my best friends, her older brother kicked at West Hills, and we made a little deal. We're like, oh, like we'll both kick in high school, like kind of as a joke, and I kind of stuck with it, and my friend didn't, so, but I'm really grateful that I ended up joining and kicking.
What's a life lesson? I'm sure you have a very unique perspective on football, because obviously girls don't play football with guys. So all the girls, they haven't learned what you learned. What would be something you learned?
I've learned a lot, to be honest, but definitely that it's a brotherhood or just like a family. It's a huge family, and that my teammates and even my coaches will always be there for me.
And you're even though it's a brotherhood, you're part of the brotherhood.
Yes.
Okay.
They always say that. They're like, this is a brotherhood. They're like, you too, Aubrey. And so, but honestly, just trusting my teammates. Like some of them have become some of my closest friends over the years, because it's my 3rd year doing it. So I've been seeing the same guys every year, in and out. And
not seeing them, dating them, just seeing them.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
On the team with them, yeah. But yeah.
So you have a perspective that do some of your girlfriends go, what's it like being around all those guys?
They do. Like my soccer team, they're like, Aubrey, are there any cute guys on your football team? And I'm like, no. No offense, but no.
But do they ask you what it's like, the culture?
Oh, a little bit. Yeah, they're like, how do you deal with them? Or like, they're like, how do you like change, or like how do you just be around them like so often, like so much? And I'm like, well, like, luckily, like they haven't like shunned me or anything. Like I feel like it'd be very different if I had a team that didn't accept me with like such open arms.
They're like your brothers.
Yes, I was very grateful that the team I'm a part of was very welcoming and treated me as one of their own. So, but yeah, they treat me as one of the guys.
Awesome,
basically.
awesome. Well, we never had any girls kick on our team, but so anyway, congratulations on all of y'all. And again, the life lessons that you learned, they're gonna apply until the day you die. So, I played. Let me see, when I started playing 54 years ago, was my first little Pop Warner team. So it was a long time, and still apply those lessons in my life. So God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm here with Max Turner. He just won the Offensive Player of the Year, and he's getting ready to be nominated, or has been nominated for the Player of the Year. Is that correct? Tell me real quick, because I know you got to go out there and take the other award, possibly. What is one life lesson you learned from football? A lesson that transcends football.
See, definitely when dark times come, make sure God is with you, because like if you're by yourself and you're in your head and you don't have, like, say you could go to partying and that's not gonna feel like the void that you feel. So always have the Lord right there with you, and you'll see better days soon.
I think we just dropped the mic on that. So he's going to go out there now. He's nominated for the best player in San Diego. I think there's about 5 players, and so we're going to see who's going to win. So congratulations, man, and that's some good wisdom for these youngins. God bless you.